Machine tools are the mother of all manufacturing, including the aerospace and high-tech industries. Like a giant wheel turning the world. Taiwan's flexible production capability makes us a key partner of the world's industrial powers. We take pride in our sustainable industries. The COVID-19 pandemic caused a global shortage of surgical masks. At this critical moment, machine tool manufacturers in Taiwan quickly took responsibility to set up production lines for surgical masks to alleviate the national crisis. Before the pandemic, Taiwan imported 80% of its face masks. Now producing up to 19 million pieces per day, Taiwan is the world's second largest producer of face masks, putting it under the global spotlight. Over 2,500 people work the production lines. The national team demonstrates the unity, mobility, and efficiency of Taiwan's machine tool industry. A manufacturing hub sits deep in the heart of Taichung. The 60 production lines were quickly set up in 25 days to assist the government. The national team assembles over 30 companies. We support the nation with honor and pride. We take this opportunity to expand further into the markets of the US, EU, and ASEAN nations, and develop more talents, as well as our capacities in smart manufacturing. Advanced technology with laser-focused dedication for perfection. Machine tools made in Taiwan, featuring Taiwan excellence. Moving towards smart manufacturing. As an organizer of Taiwan Excellence, we are proud to promote the machine tool industry and Taiwan Face Mask team. And we are happy to share this Mission Impossible story with the world. In normal times, we take care of the industries. When needs arise, the industries combine their forces to support the government. Let me extend my appreciation once again to the machine tool manufacturers for their great support. We will manufacture our own masks. Money or manpower, you name it, it's yours. We're following directed strategic policy. When your country calls, you answer. It's the least we should all do for our country. The country's all we got. We gotta make sure it stays that way no matter what. I'm extremely honored. I couldn't be happier. Grease monkeys have a good life now. If I can, so can you. Cheers. Chairman Xu is in charge of recruiting and contacting members. Mr. Dai, president of Taiwan Takizawa, deals with and eliminates any potential obstacles along the way. This is tactical planning. That's why we must make sure masks are made in a timely manner before anyone has to suffer. I'm more than willing to do what I do best to complete this mission. We guard the front line and defend the health security of our people. MIT Mask has made its way to the global stage, proving that it can be a unique industry. As impossible as it sounds, we managed to finish 60 machines in 25 days. If this is not a dream team, what is? A team like what we have here in Taiwan. We are honored to be from Taiwan. We are proud of Taiwan. Machine tools are the mother of all manufacturing, including the aerospace and high-tech industries, like a giant wheel turning the world. Taiwan's flexible production capability makes us a key partner of the world's industrial powers. We take pride in our sustainable industries. The COVID-19 pandemic caused a global shortage of surgical masks. At this critical moment, machine tool manufacturers in Taiwan quickly took responsibility to set up production lines for surgical masks to alleviate the national crisis. Before the pandemic, Taiwan imported 80% of its face masks. Now producing up to 19 million pieces per day, Taiwan is the world's second largest producer of face masks, putting it under the global spotlight. Over 2,500 people work the production lines. The national team demonstrates the unity, mobility, and efficiency of Taiwan's machine tool industry. A manufacturing hub sits deep in the heart of Taichung. The 60 production lines were quickly set up in 25 days to assist the government. The national team assembles over 30 companies. We support the nation with honor and pride. We take this opportunity to expand further into the markets of the US, EU, and ASEAN nations, and develop more talents, as well as our capacities in smart manufacturing. Advanced technology with laser-focused dedication for perfection. Machine tools made in Taiwan, featuring Taiwan excellence. Moving towards smart manufacturing. As an organizer of Taiwan excellence, we are proud to promote the machine tool industry and Taiwan face mask team. And we are happy to share this mission impossible story with the world. In normal times, we take care of the industries. When needs arise, the industries combine their forces to support the government. Let me extend my appreciation once again to the machine tool manufacturers for their great support. We will manufacture our own masks. Money or manpower, you name it, it's yours. We're following directed strategic policy. When your country calls, you answer. It's the least we should all do for our country. The country's all we got. We gotta make sure it stays that way no matter what. I'm extremely honored. I couldn't be happier. Grease monkeys have a good life now. If I can, so can you. Cheers. Chairman Xu is in charge of recruiting and contacting members. Mr. Dai, president of Taiwan Takizawa, deals with and eliminates any potential obstacles along the way. This is tactical planning. That's why we must make sure masks are made in a timely manner before anyone has to suffer. I'm more than willing to do what I do best to complete this mission. We guard the front line and defend the health security of our people. MIT Mask has made its way to the global stage, proving that it can be a unique industry. As impossible as it sounds, we managed to finish 60 machines in 25 days. If this is not a dream team, what is? A team like what we have here in Taiwan. We are honored to be from Taiwan. We are proud of Taiwan. Machine tools are the mother of all manufacturing, including the aerospace and high-tech industries. Like a giant wheel turning the world. Taiwan's flexible production capability makes us a key partner of the world's industrial powers. We take pride in our sustainable industries. The COVID-19 pandemic caused a global shortage of surgical masks. At this critical moment, machine tool manufacturers in Taiwan quickly took responsibility to set up production lines for surgical masks to alleviate the national crisis. Before the pandemic, Taiwan imported 80% of its face masks. Now producing up to 19 million pieces per day, Taiwan is the world's second largest producer of face masks, putting it under the global spotlight. Over 2,500 people work the production lines. The national team demonstrates the unity, mobility, and efficiency of Taiwan's machine tool industry. A manufacturing hub sits deep in the heart of Taichung. The 60 production lines were quickly set up in 25 days to assist the government. The national team assembles over 30 companies. We support the nation with honor and pride. We take this opportunity to expand further into the markets of the US, EU, and ASEAN nations, and develop more talents as well as our capacities in smart manufacturing. Advanced technology with laser-focused dedication for perfection. Machine tools made in Taiwan, featuring Taiwan excellence. Moving towards smart manufacturing. As an organizer of Taiwan excellence, we are proud to promote the machine tool industry and Taiwan face mask team. And we are happy to share this Mission Impossible story with the world. In normal times, we take care of the industries. When needs arise, the industries combine their forces to support the government. Let me extend my appreciation once again to the machine tool manufacturers for their great support. We will manufacture our own masks. Money or manpower, you name it, it's yours. We're following directed strategic policy. When your country calls, you answer. It's the least we should all do for our country. The country's all we got. We gotta make sure it stays that way no matter what. I'm extremely honored. I couldn't be happier. Grease monkeys have a good life now. If I can, so can you. Cheers. Chairman Xu is in charge of recruiting and contacting members. Mr. Dai, president of Taiwan Takizawa, deals with and eliminates any potential obstacles along the way. This is tactical planning. That's why we must make sure masks are made in a timely manner before anyone has to suffer. I'm more than willing to do what I do best to complete this mission. We guard the front line and defend the health security of our people. MIT Mask has made its way to the global stage, proving that it can be a unique industry. As impossible as it sounds, we managed to finish 60 machines in 25 days. If this is not a dream team, what is? A team like what we have here in Taiwan. We are honored to be from Taiwan. We are proud of Taiwan. Machine tools are the mother of all manufacturing, including the aerospace and high-tech industries. Like a giant wheel turning the world. Taiwan's flexible production capability makes us a key partner of the world's industrial powers. We take pride in our sustainable industries. The COVID-19 pandemic caused a global shortage of surgical masks. At this critical moment, machine tool manufacturers in Taiwan quickly took responsibility to set up production lines for surgical masks to alleviate the national crisis. Before the pandemic, Taiwan imported 80% of its face masks. Now producing up to 19 million pieces per day, Taiwan is the world's second largest producer of face masks, putting it under the global spotlight. Over 2,500 people work the production lines. The national team demonstrates the unity, mobility, and efficiency of Taiwan's machine tool industry. A manufacturing hub sits deep in the heart of Taichung. The 60 production lines were quickly set up in 25 days to assist the government. The national team assembles over 30 companies. We support the nation with honor and pride. We take this opportunity to expand further into the markets of the US, EU, and ASEAN nations, and develop more talents, as well as our capacities in smart manufacturing. Advanced technology with laser-focused dedication for perfection. Machine tools made in Taiwan, featuring Taiwan excellence. Moving towards smart manufacturing. As an organizer of Taiwan Excellence, we are proud to promote the machine tool industry and Taiwan Face Mask team. And we are happy to share this Mission Impossible story with the world. In normal times, we take care of the industries. When needs arise, the industries combine their forces to support the government. Let me extend my appreciation once again to the machine tool manufacturers for their great support. We will manufacture our own masks. Money or manpower, you name it, it's yours. We're following directed strategic policy. When your country calls, you answer. It's the least we should all do for our country. The country's all we got. We gotta make sure it stays that way no matter what. I'm extremely honored. I couldn't be happier. Grease monkeys have a good life now. If I can, so can you. Cheers. Chairman Xu is in charge of recruiting and contacting members. Mr. Dai, president of Taiwan Takizawa, deals with and eliminates any potential obstacles along the way. This is tactical planning. That's why we must make sure masks are made in a timely manner before anyone has to suffer. I'm more than willing to do what I do best to complete this mission. We guard the front line and defend the health security of our people. MIT Mask has made its way to the global stage, proving that it can be a unique industry. As impossible as it sounds, we managed to finish 60 machines in 25 days. If this is not a dream team, what is? A team like what we have here in Taiwan. We are honored to be from Taiwan. We are proud of Taiwan. Machine tools are the mother of all manufacturing, including the aerospace and high-tech industries. Like a giant wheel turning the world. Taiwan's flexible production capability makes us a key partner of the world's industrial powers. We take pride in our sustainable industries. The COVID-19 pandemic caused a global shortage of surgical masks. At this critical moment, machine tool manufacturers in Taiwan quickly took responsibility to set up production lines for surgical masks to alleviate the national crisis. Before the pandemic, Taiwan imported 80% of its face masks. Now producing up to 19 million pieces per day, Taiwan is the world's second largest producer of face masks, putting it under the global spotlight. Over 2,500 people work the production lines. The national team demonstrates the unity, mobility, and efficiency of Taiwan's machine tool industry. A manufacturing hub sits deep in the heart of Taichung. The 60 production lines were quickly set up in 25 days to assist the government. The national team assembles over 30 companies. We support the nation with honor and pride. We take this opportunity to expand further into the markets of the US, EU, and ASEAN nations, and develop more talents, as well as our capacities in smart manufacturing. Advanced technology with laser-focused dedication for perfection. Machine tools made in Taiwan, featuring Taiwan excellence. Moving towards smart manufacturing. As an organizer of Taiwan Excellence, we are proud to promote the machine tool industry and Taiwan face mask team. And we are happy to share this.
Taiwan Excellence empowers innovation in everyone's life. We keep moving forward to a wonderful tomorrow, dreaming amazing dreams and living fuller lives. Everywhere, every moment, every day. Taiwan Excellence. Everyday excellence.
Good afternoon and good morning to our distinguished guests, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen from all around the world. My name is Ariel Chen. Welcome to today's press conference, and I am very much honored to be your MC today. Taitra is Taiwan's foremost trade promotion organization. Today, we are jointly promoting and organizing today's online press conference with Taiwan's Bureau of Foreign Trade. We will be focusing on Taiwan's PCB processing equipment, which is very important for our bilateral trade. To begin, let us welcome Mr. Walter Ye, President and CEO of Taitra, to deliver opening remarks. Please welcome.
Dr. Lee, Deputy Director General from Bureau of Foreign Trade, distinguished guests from the media, and industries from Japan, Korea, mainland China, Hong Kong, Thailand, Vietnam, and India. Good afternoon. On behalf of Taitra, Taiwan External Trade Development Council, I would like to welcome you to the Taiwan Excellence PCB Equipment Online Press Conference, Driving Innovation in PCB Processes. A PCB is the fundamental component for all kinds of electronics devices and equipment, such as smartphones, laptops, and data centers. The developments of 5G, AIoT, Mini LED has increased the need for the advanced PCBs. According to Prismark, the global PCB market is expected to grow from $61.3 billion in 2019 to $75.8 billion in 2024. The growth of the global PCB markets is driven the demand for PCB equipment. Taiwan's equipment plays a crucial role in the global PCB supply chain. Our PCB manufacturers continue to develop precise and innovation products with the support of Taiwan's sophisticated and matured PCB processing techniques and precision machinery technology. This meets the demand for cutting-edge techniques, developments, and flexible production. Taiwan's PCB equipment products are globally recognized for their high quality, high precision, and consistent performance. Through this press conference, we will demonstrate how Taiwan Excellence award-winning companies help their clients set up advanced production lines to meet the demand for small volume, large variety, and create their own competitiveness advantage. Today, 4 leading Taiwanese companies, including CSUN, Aurotech, Atma, and SAA, will share Taiwan's latest technology in PCB processes, including auto and UV LED exposure system, plug beer screen printing system, depaneling system, and automation applications in the procedure. Before I finish, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to you for joining us today. Please enjoy the conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ye, for your kind words. Please have a seat. I'd now like to invite Mr. Guan Zhi Li, Deputy Director General of Bureau of Foreign Trade, to give us some remarks. Please welcome.
Good day, everyone. President and CEO of Taitra, Mr. Walter Ye, and the business leaders, especially our friends, business partners in Asia from media and the industries, all online participants, a very good day. It's also my great pleasure to represent the Bureau of Foreign Trade, Ministry of Economic Affairs, Taiwan, to welcome you to today's online conference. The purpose of today's conference is to showcase the flagship platform, Taiwan Excellence. Taiwan Excellence is a project sponsored by government of Taiwan and carried out by Taiwan's most important trade promotion body, Taitra. Taiwan Excellence is also an immense valuable platform that promotes Taiwanese products of the highest quality. Today, we're very delighted to invite 4 of our most iconic printed circuit board equipment providers are here to share their solutions for improving production efficiency and capacities. You can find information relevant to PCB equipment online in the electronic manufacturing equipment zone of our Taiwan Excellence Smart Machinery online pavilions. Taiwan's PCB manufacturing and processing industries has developed for over 50 years since 1969. An industry not only continues to meet the need for high-end applications, but has established a mature and complete supply chain that includes PCB equipment. And also, Taiwan's precision machinery and components are well known for their high accuracy, quality, and service life, which are well suited to PCB production lines. Taiwanese PCB equipment producers have abundant experience in PCB manufacturing and process optimization, which enable them to pinpoint the customer demands and offer the most appropriate solutions to global clients. And also right now, Industry 4.0 is currently the trend for the global manufacturing industries. On our part, Taiwanese makers are also actively introducing automated production lines and the remote management to improve production and the flexibilities on skeleton staff. I give you an example. We simplify the manufacturing process and making effective use of LED lights. Taiwanese makers also help clients create diversified energy-saving and eco-friendly production lines. Taiwan's PCB equipment industries have innovative and total manufacturing solutions to meet all kinds of production needs. It's no doubt. We believe that Taiwanese business are the ideal partners for companies interested in developing PCB processes. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to you all for joining our press conference today, because we believe that innovation makes difference in everyone's life, and also in the pursuit of excellence, which empowers us to dream amazing dreams and live full lives. With that, I wish today's event will be a great success, and all the participants online and on spot, the best health and prosperity business. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Lee, for sharing your view. Please have a seat. Next, we move on to the presentations. During this session, please feel free to submit your questions by using the QA link and QR code on the screen. We will collect all the questions and invite the speakers to answer during the Q&A session after all the presentations have been delivered. Today, we are pleased to have Mr. Brian Zheng from CSUN share their products. Let's welcome.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brian Chen, and I am the Commissioner of CSUN Overseas Business. Today, I'm very glad to have this opportunity to share with you our development and solutions for PCB process cost saving and smart manufacturing. PCB manufacturers in Taiwan and overseas still rely on a lot of manpower in their production lines. This situation will hinder the promotion of smart manufacturing. Thus, I will introduce process solutions with energy saving, cost saving, and smart manufacturing to you. First of all, I'm going to introduce the auto Mylar pillar. The design concept of auto Mylar pillar is for process cost saving. So the auto Mylar pillar not only makes manpower saving, but also spend less consumables and low power consumption. Secondly, I will introduce UV LED exposure system. Based on the past experience in research and development of semi-automatic and fully automatic exposure equipment, CSUN has developed a mass-produced fully automatic UV LED exposure equipment with flexible and rapid manufacturing capabilities. Lastly, I will present the smart manufacturing features of our PCB process equipment. The trend of light, thin, and small products pushes the PCB industry to continuously challenge the difficult, composite, and high-density production process. In factories, product demand has transformed into being rapid, small volume, and diverse. And production lines face a great shortage of skilled workers. It makes expediting process automation and smart manufacturing become pressing. In response to such production needs, the auto Mylar pillar can complete double-sided Mylar stripping automatically in a short time. Even in thin board process, auto Mylar pillar with a capability of 0.05 millimeter thin board can still run stably and achieve a production output of 6 pieces per minute and a stripping yield rate of 99.7% and a failure detection rate of 99.9%. For the capabilities, CSUN has designed a special learning device and Mylar blowing device to provide a rapid and stable automation solution that can replace manpower. A 1,500 pieces capacity waste Mylar collecting device of auto Mylar pillar is composed of a heat staking module and collecting rollers. The device converts conventional sheet-by-sheet Mylar collection method into a type of roller collecting. In order to effectively replace manual operation, CSUN has designed an automatic detection device and failure board temporary storage that makes the machine capable to do auto detection and to remove failure board. CSUN produces exposure machines for more than 20 years. With the experience and UV LED technology, CSUN developed a patented UV LED light source, which makes 90% energy saving compared to conventional mercury lamp and makes maintenance easy and manpower saving. In response to the trend of strong 5G, AI, and IoT demands, CSUN has developed the UV LED exposure system to provide process capability of 50 milliwatts per square centimeter intensity, 90% uniformity, and 10 micron alignment accuracy. With 3-degree collimation half angle, the system can provide a 50/50 line space ratio, which enables the user to produce PCB product for 5G, AI, and IoT demands. When used UV LED, the user's most concern is heat dissipation. The system is equipped with temperature detection and chiller cooling system that provides the machine a plus and minus 2 degrees Celsius control ability. By the temperature control system, an excellent heat dissipation resolves users' concern and makes UV LED a long lifespan. Moreover, The UV LED module with mixed wavelengths of UVA and UVB and a secondary optic design also performs a well optical capability that makes process able to use diverse materials and to get good quality. By automatic intensity control of monitoring, calibrating, and compensation, the system reduces manual calibration manpower and makes the process stable, high quality, and be capable for smart manufacturing. In terms of smart manufacturing, by intelligent platform, CSUN's product can run for remote monitoring and mobile management. Users can grab process information from the machine, such as quality, recipe, and machine's health status that helps the user to monitor process, to improve quality, and to manage process recipes. By the advantage, the user can enhance competitiveness in global PCB industry. Cost saving and smart manufacturing have been the competitiveness of factories and also the mission of CSUN. We will continuously endeavor to further development and improvement that can provide process solutions to our global partners and move forward together in 5G, AI, and IoT era. Thank you for listening, and I hope you all enjoyed.
Thank you, Mr. Zheng, for your excellent presentation. Next, we will invite Ms. Natalia Zhang, Aurotech Sales Manager, to speak. Let us welcome Ms. Zhang.
Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. I'm so excited to attend today's press conference. My name is Natalia from Aurotech Corporation. We are a manufacturer of the PCB dependent routers in Taiwan, and we supply our systems to global customers such as Jabil, Marelli, Foxconn, Flex, MTA, and so on. And I'm going to give you a brief introduction for our new dependent system. And before I introduce our new system, let's have a look at the pain points for the EMS industry. Number one, efficiency. We provide the dual table, dual carrier head, and the dual spindle module to help our users to achieve the maximum output. Number two, dust. The residual dust on the PCB surface is always a nightmare to everyone, so we provide the top cutting, top duster collection system to solve the dust issue. Number three, accuracy. We maintain 7 axis servo motor controlling and develop a new function that's called fine edge to help our users achieve the most precise and perfect cutting. Number four, easy operation. We develop a new software which is a total visual interface system, and the intuitive operation helps the users to perform various settings without confusion. The residual dust of the PCB surface is a big problem. Nowadays, the customer require high specs. That's why we designed a top cutting with top duster collection system. Let's have a look of the video. Okay, this is a dual working table with single spindle and the top cutting, top duster collection model. When the PCB has been delivered onto the table, the top fixture cover will automatically slide in, so the PCB won't be took upward during the cutting process. And the dust can be totally discharged. Dual table design equipped with the dual carrier head for enhancing your production volume. 2 carrier heads working at the same time, and it greatly reduces the idle time to achieve your cycle time. And the top duster collection system totally solves the residual dust issue. The carrier head can deliver the PCB in batches in order to meet your next station's filling request. And from the video you'll see, there is a real-time production status on the main screen. And if you are looking for a higher production volume, please check this model. Okay, this is a dual table module with 2 spindles work individually, so there is no pitch issue. Therefore, the users don't have to consider about the limitation of art or even PCB layout. The dual spindle system shortens the cutting time, and the dual carrier head shortens the transmission time. It greatly increases the production efficiency and provide the users a total automatic solution. From the video, you'll see the gripper module on the carrier head. Some customers need to cut the PCB with pallet. The gripper and the vacuum nozzle can be customized according to your working flow. The top dust collection system discharges the dust upward, so you don't have to worry about the residual dust issue at all. Okay. To enhance the production efficiency, an auto bit changing system is necessary. The rotor bit can be changed when it's broken or ran out of lifespan. The in-line machine requires less labor input, so the users don't have to manually change the rotor bit. It can be automatically changed for saving time. Okay, now let's get into the software. We actually integrate the software optimization, the graphical display of production information, the visual monitoring of production status, and with our customized software, allowing users to have remote monitoring and management. Imagine that if a production line engineer or operator suddenly quit their job, how soon could you retain a qualified worker to handle your machine? We understand how difficult it is, so we developed a new software which is with a visual interface system, and the panel scanning function allows users to edit the cutting program more easily. From the video, you will see there are dynamic drawings and the production status on the main screen. Our software provides users a very friendly environment for checking the real-time status, setting the parameters, cutting program, and the intuitive operation helps the users to perform various settings faster. By using our system, you will save much time for training your engineer and operator. Okay. Before you create the cutting program, our machine scan your panel by camera system. As you see in the video, the canvas is what you see is what you get picture, so that you can make the cutting point on the canvas of actual panel directly. Okay, and after scanning the panel, you already have a canvas in your hand, so you can start to draw the cutting point. And after you finish one PCB, you can use the copy function to make a panel array. And you can check if every cutting point is on the precise position by using CCD simulation. Of course, you can adjust the cutting position on the canvas directly. Now, the first PCB has been done, as you see. And you only need to set some parameters such as the pitch, the PCB quantity, and then you can get a whole panel array. And of course, you can adjust each cutting point to solve the deviation issue of the PCB tolerance. Okay. The drawing import function allows you to import your 2D AutoCAD drawing to our system by USB and make the cutting paths on your 2D file directly. Therefore, you don't need to scan the panel. It's just the same way as we added the cutting program on the actual panel canvas. It's quite easy. Also, save your time for program editing. And speaking of the cutting accuracy, we have done excellent motion controlling. In our inline machine, we use 7 axis servo motors to control the axis motion. From this slide, you will see we're actually equipped with servo motors in the inlet conveyor, the carrier axis, the spindle axis, left table, and right table. To control each axis motion precisely is the foundation of an excellent dependent machine. Now let's talk about the new function. We all wish to have high production volume with high cutting accuracy, but sometimes it's just difficult to have it both ways. However, we did it with our new system, as we not only maintain 7 axis servo motor controlling, but also develop a new function that's called fine edge to help our users to achieve most precise and perfect cutting. As you see, the red dots are the taps after cutting. And when the taps had been cut, the PCB will lose some support force and it causes the panel rotating. Sometimes when the PCB had been put on the fixture improperly, and or the PCB tolerance issue, these are the reasons to cause panel deviation. So the find edge function solves the problem. It automatically finds the bore edge and correct the cutting point location. Find edge function. By using the find edge function, you will get a perfect cutting. Many smartphone production lines adapt our find edge function with our top duster collection. Okay, the find edge only equipped with the top duster collection model, combined with the backlight module to locate the correct PCB edge. From the video, you will see the CCD camera take the pictures of the cutting points and automatically rectify the cutting position. Okay, if you are still a little bit confused, let's check this slide. I hope you could understand. Because of the PCB deviation, the bore edge was not on the same line as the original setting. As you see, the red circles are the original cutting points. And if you use the find edge function, you can check the yellow circles. It will automatically find the actual edge and cut the taps precisely. You can set up the range of PCB deviation in our system as well. Okay, so this is our find edge. And find edge technology by Aurotech had been adapted by many smartphone and automotive electronics production lines because it provides the smart, precise, and perfect PCB depaneling. Okay, it was just a brief introduction for our new depaneling system. If there is any question, please contact us. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Ms. Zhang, for your impressive presentation. And now we are pleased to have Mr. Alun Huang, the sales specialist for Atma. Please welcome Mr. Huang.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alun Huang, sales specialist for Atma Enterprise Corporation. Today, I'm glad to share with you our innovative and cutting-edge technologies in the PCB plug via process. If you have any question about my presentation, you are welcome to ask during the QA session. My presentation is divided into 8 parts. First of all, I will introduce a little background about Atma. Then, I will share the major 4 challenges in the PCB plug via process and how the unique selling points of Atma's new machine meets customers' requirements. At the end, I will briefly cover some other popular models in the PCB industry. Atma was founded by our president, Mr. Dongjin Chen, in 1979 and started by manufacturing manual printing tables, which are still being used in many small PCB workshops. In 1994, Atma first launched our PCB wet film plug via screen printer and began to build a good reputation in the PCB industry. In the past 41 years, Atma has received numerous international certificates and been granted prominent awards in Taiwan. These awards motivate Atma to accept even more challenges in the future. In 2016, Atma launched a fully automatic double-side screen printing line, which has been supplied to the top 30 PCB manufacturers. Among these awards, the Taiwan Excellence Awards is the one we are most proud to promote. In the past 28 years, a total of 86 models have been granted the Taiwan Excellence Mark, and 2 models have won the Taiwan Excellence Silver Award. Moreover, Atma was granted the Taiwan Excellence Achievement Award in 2012. The 5 criteria for the Taiwan Excellence Award perfectly match Atma's principles of product quality and brand promotion, which is why Atma has been able to win so many awards. Our number of awards is the first among all machinery manufacturers. Now, let me move on to talk about today's technical subjects. Among all PCB printing processes, the plug via process is always the most challenging, especially in terms of energy consumption and labor requirements. In addition, the aspect ratio between PCB thickness and hole diameter is getting bigger, which increase difficulties in the plug via process. Alignment is also become critical, and slow down the productivity at the same time. With our many years experience in the PCB industry, working closely with customers, Atma has applied the valuable commands shared with us to overcome these issues outlined above. In response, we have developed a new series of screen printing line, Atma line PC86/SP, hereafter called PC86. In the past, to print solder mask on both sides of the PCB and to plug via, 3 times of both printing and curing were required. PC86 is equipped with cone-shaped transiting wheel and a pneumatic gripper to transit PCB for minimized contact to the PCB, meaning that a fully automatic process is achieved by the flipping machine in line, simplifying the production process to 3 times of printing and 1 time of curing, ensure energy consumption can be massively reduced. Printing pressure is a key factor in the plug via process in order to achieve the highest printing pressure of 147 kilogram force. Mechanisms related to screen vertical movement and print head movement both need to be strengthened. Also, the frame holding structure is strengthened to prevent micro deformation for high precision plug via. By experimenting, PC86 can plug certain holes in 1 pass, which previously required 2 passes, and the highest aspect ratio can go up to 16:1. To meet the requirements of 5G mobile network equipment, the via hole on the PCB is getting small and dense, which requires a longer time for alignment. Atma invented a PCB alignment and screen alignment system through the use of cameras. Accurate alignment in dual system can be finished within 5 minutes and requires 50% or less setup time. Also, servo-driven screen adjustment structure is assembled under mechanical tolerance of less than 20 micron. Though many PCB manufacturers with foresight have already tried to automate their PCB screen printing line, the speed of plug via is still far slower than other printing processes. So, the productivity of the whole printing line is still under full capacity. PC86 is designed with the twin table in order to increase productivity by more than 30%. The smart function in PC86 can self-adjust certain structures according to PCB size, which means reduced setup time for product changeover. Thanks to all our loyal customers ordering PC86 when they learned this model has been launched. More than 78 printing lines in the series have been shipped so far. The users are many from the top 30 PCB manufacturers in the world. Atma also has dozens of semi-automatic and automatic models available for customers who have different budget and productivity requirements. In the past 41 years, thousands of Atma screen printers have been sold to the PCB industry and earned us a good reputation. Atma is capable of meeting customers' requirements for new developments, and we are the best partner for PCB manufacturers. As leading screen printer manufacturer, we are also having many semi-automatic and automatic models for other industries too. Your inquiry for these are also welcome. That completes my presentation. Feel free to ask any questions during the Q&A session.
Thank you, Mr. Huang, for your comprehensive presentation. Again, if you have any question for him, use the link on the screen and we will answer them at the end. Next, we will invite Mr. James Jian, Manager of SAA. Let's welcome Mr. Jian.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to introduce that SAA as an automation provider to you today. SAA is focused on the automation and offering the solution for PCB market, IC substrate, and LED, etc. We established on 1999 October, and our capital right now goes to US dollar about 20 million, and our staff in China and Taiwan is about total is about 830. We focus on the intelligent automation integration service provide. From 1999, we started this business and grows up and transition, then expand. Now we have the machine, the product in flat panel display and also semi conductors. So that's why here you can see the EBU stand for the PCB field, and the PBU stand for the flat panel display, SBU stand for the semiconductors. SAC in China, and special, the ATC is the Advantage Technology Center. So you can see that we are focused on the innovation, so we have about 190 patents on hand. Here's our market sales revenue. We achieve around 100 million in recent years. Now back to our products. So here you can see the automations for the rigid board, flexible board, IC substrate, ceramic, and HDI. SA specialized in automation equipment with whole plant logistic design, intelligent automation integration service. Here we can start from an automation movie. You can see how we handle the panels by the automations. This is for the rigid board. By using the red arm, which is a 3-axis robot, 100% developed by SAA, and the yellow robot came from Fanuc. We can integrate them together and design all the movement for your request. Not only handle the panels, but also the interleaves. Okay. So next is about roll-to-roll handling. The roll-to-roll handling is designed for rolling to unwinding the material from the wet process, like this. Here you can see the material came out from the process and then roll into the rolls in the automations. And besides rolling it, we still need to maintain the tension on the material. Here you see the tension is about 1.5 kilogram. While keeping the tension on the material, we still need to roll in the material in a core and maintain the edge. Now in the video you can see the left side edge, which is well aligned. Of course, the right side edge also need to be very well aligned in this requirement. Now, what SAA can do for you? Actually, you can imagine that in your factory you have a process, so you need a loader to put the panel into your process, and also unloader to get the panel from the process to stack them to each other or to winding them to a core. This is what SAA can help you to decide or to design what kind of automation you need to use. Besides of the automations, we still have the other machines on our website like this. With these kind of variable automations, we can do is we can co-work with your layout while you design your factory. For example, you have process 1, 2, and 3. You have loader in front of the process 1, then unloader after process 2 and 3. To compensate the process speed, the capacity, you need a buffer in between. And not only that, you also need a diverter to change the route of the panel go through, so that you can control the material from process 1 goes through process 2, or the process 1 goes through process 3 automatically. So this is what SAA can help you. That's why we have many key clients in PCB field. For example, Unimicron, Compaq, Foxconn. In China, we have SCC and Founders. For the flexible board, the key players like Foxconn, Korea, and MagTech. In IC substrates, Nanya, Compaq, Unimicron, they are very big for us. So our machine now locates in over the world, not only in Asia, but also in US and Europe. Our service point mainly locate around the Asia area, but not only that, we also have European service point. To the future, we also develop toward Industry 4.0. So that's why not only the automation we offer to you, the hardware we offer to you, but also some software we are going to provide it to you. Not only the automation standalone machine, but also the handling system like AGV or SmartBox we can offer to you. So toward, we hope we could be the automation total solution provider for you in the future. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jian, for that brilliant presentation. And now, I would like to spend a few minutes taking you on a tour of the new Taiwan Excellence Smart Machinery Virtual Pavilion. There are 50 Taiwan Excellence brands with 60 award-winning products on display. The pavilion is divided into 5 zones according to product types. First, let's take a look at electronics manufacturing equipment zone. Let's see CSUN. Click on the spot icon to see the product introduction. To know more about the company, click the Contact Supplier button. Back to the main screen, you can watch the video by clicking the play icon. You can also check Atma and Aurotech's products here. Let's move on to Electronics B. You can click the icon to check other products on display. Some products have 360 view function. Here, you can revolve, zoom in, or zoom out for more details. You can also see other smart machinery products here, such as machinery tools. Other industrial equipment. And mechanical parts. If you have any questions, you can move to our information counter in the pavilion. Click the icon on the counter to leave your inquiry or contact us. You can link to our pavilion via the Taiwan Excellence website or from the QR code on the screen. We welcome you to visit our virtual pavilion anytime. Next, we will move on to the final session, Q&A. Please use the link and QR code on the screen to submit your question. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite the Director of Taitra's Strategic Marketing Department, Mr. Mark Wu, and all the representatives of the award-winning companies to join the Q&A session. Due to the time constraints of this press conference, our staff has selected the most relevant questions. The others will be answered online after the event. Now, I will first read out the question and then invite appropriate speaker to answer it. The first question is, what kind of products and solutions are Taiwan PCB equipment makers offering to help enhance PCB industry during the pandemic and in its aftermath? Director Wu, would you like to respond?
While the COVID-19 pandemic has heavily stricken global manufacturing industry, it increases the demands of the electronic products. This shows that the virus doesn't cause serious impact on PCB manufacturing industry. Meanwhile, the development of high-tech industries such as 5G, AIoT, EV, pushes up the demand for high-end PCB products and drives the industry to advance and fulfill the request for higher techniques. Taiwan's PCB equipment makers have mature experience in PCB processes development and improvement and fulfill the demand for PCB performance on cutting-edge electronic products. For Taiwan's magnificent capability of ICT integration, our PCB equipment suppliers can also offer Industry 4.0 solution, which imports automation, smart technology, and remote management to PCB product line. This effectively improves the production flexibility and stability, and helps PCB manufacturers build up the capability of quick response for terminal needs.
Thank you, Director Wu. Next, we will invite Mr. Brian Zheng of CSUN to answer the next two questions. First, what are the advantages of CSUN products compared with other competitors? Second, please share with us some of your special experiences and consumer feedbacks for your products. Mr. Zheng.
Thank you. For the first question, my answer is the design capability for customization. Customization can fulfill a diverse and advanced process demands, particularly in advanced product market. For the second question, last winter, our service team received a call inquired for consumables for their CSUN oven of 1985. The customer is very happy with CSUN machine's long lifespan and surprised that CSUN still supply consumable for a 35 years machine.
Thank you very much, Mr. Zheng. Next, we will invite Ms. Natalia Zhang of Aurotech to answer the following questions. First, compared to other root suppliers, what's your difference and advantage? Second, how does COVID-19 affect your business? Do you notice an increased demand for your products? Ms. Zhang?
Okay, thank you for your questions. For the first question, I would like to say we actually have a strong R&D team to support a variety of customization, and we provide a great configuration flexibility to meet customers' a solid working flow needs. So we have many customers kept cooperating with us. In Asia, we supply our depaneling system to Panasonic, Sony, Jabil, Marelli, Canon, Nippon Seiki, Mitsubishi, and so on, because we provide the flexible, trustable, solvable design and service. And for the second question, my answer is yes, the COVID-19 indeed affect our business. But it's an opportunity for the redistribution of supply and demand in the global market. Due to the decline of market demand and the tightening of equipment investment by customers, we are now developing a new economic machine which is going to be launched globally by next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Zhang. And next, we will invite Mr. Alun Huang of Atma to answer the next two questions. First, does COVID-19 cause a great impact on your business? And is there an increased demand for production during the coronavirus outbreak? Second, please share your thoughts for overseas market promotion. Mr. Huang.
Okay, thank you for the question. Our answer for the question one, COVID holds back many investment plans of Atma customers. But investment in PCB equipment is still going on because the fifth generation of wireless network is being planned or built in the world. The answer for the question two, overseas market is always important for Atma because domestic demand in Taiwan is not enough for us. In non-Chinese speaking countries, we are still trying to cooperate with more local distributors in order to provide better local supports.
Thank you very much, Mr. Huang. Last, we will invite Mr. James Jian of SAA to answer the following questions. First, a questioner would like to know more about your automatic loader. Could you give a brief introduction of it? Second, regarding the Industry 4.0, especially the rise of PCB-related processes, how does SAA respond to the trend? Mr. Jian.
Thank you very much. That I got a very good question now. For the first question, I have to thank you for the interesting of our product. I love to share the information to you, but SAA had more than 100 types of handler. It is hard for me to introduce right now to you. So I would suggest that you could contact us directly and we will assign engineer to co-work with you and find out the suitable automation for you. That would be the easiest way. And for the second question, facing the trend of Industry 4.0, SAA really understand the importance of integration between cyber and basic. In order to support PCB industry, SAA's handler are ready for the data collection from the networks. And we also have option to work with the standard protocol from Taiwan. It's a PCB ECI, which is a kind of a SexGen-like protocol. Not only data collection from the automation, SAA also think about how to use these data. We are looking forward to offer a total solution of automation material handling system for our valuable partners. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jian. The press conference has now come to an end. Thank you so much for your participation. We hope this event has helped you gain a better idea of new innovations being developed by Taiwan. Please remember to complete the questionnaire and share your valuable opinions by scanning the QR code on the screen. Have a wonderful rest of the day.